Working full-time as a remote freelancer in digital marketing and trying to make a really good YouTube channel is extremely challenging. In today's video, I would like to share with you my personal experience as a remote freelancer in digital marketing and somebody who is for now struggling a lot and hopefully to become a part-time YouTuber. Hey guys, my name is Goran. Welcome to today's video. I'm a remote freelancer in social media management and digital marketing, and today's video is being made here in my co-living in Canggu in Bali in the beautiful country of Indonesia. Today, I would like to talk about some topics of my personal journey, of how I want to do something with this YouTube channel, how I'm pursuing my goal, let's call it maybe even a dream, and how the whole process feels like. It might actually be very valuable for you to see how I personally deal with problems, with struggling situations, when I don't know how to move on, or when something is really difficult. Actually, for example, I'm making this video right now for the second time, as today in the morning I had some audio issues, and it's really horrible. Like, it sucks. I just wanted to say I'm not going to publish a video this weekend, and here I am again 2 hours later. I made this video just for you to show you that sometimes things really don't work out as they should, but yeah, not everything is going to work out the perfect way. In some of my former videos, I've always been talking about difficulties, that you have to be patient, that not everything is going to work out perfectly from the first day on. And that's true. Like, this is part of the process. If you want something bad enough, you're going to make it work. I definitely don't want to say that my life sucks, because like, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm on a very good way. I'm very grateful. I have a great life. I can work in something I love. I can travel the world. I personally just want to grow as a person, learn new skills, become better in whatever I'm doing. And that's just part of the process, that while you try to achieve something, you have to fail, you have to feel miserable or frustrated sometimes. That's part of the journey. So let's right away talking about the main topics of this video, which is my current work as a remote freelancer, my passion project YouTube, how the frustrations or struggles, for example, affect me, and potential solutions I have for example, become a little bit better, and how to deal with the problems I feel I have on my own way. So the first part is actually my daily bread. The remote freelancing in digital marketing and social media management, as you already know. Here in this part, luckily, everything is working out really well. I make a good salary, I make a good income, I have very good clients, I love the things I do for the companies, and I really feel that I'm bringing them forward in the processes I'm participating in. That's a really great thing. Also, right now, to be honest, I don't feel like unsafe or any uncertainty. Yes, I can lose some of my jobs maybe, but I trust in my personal skills. I did it once, I did it twice. I already know that I will always find a new client. One of the good side effects, for example, of doing a really good job mostly, is that the companies are offering me even more work, and I'm currently in a phase where I say I don't know how to juggle it all, because I still want to invest some of my time, passion and dedication into the whole YouTube project, because I know that my personal experience can help out lots of you as well if you're interested in going the remote way of life. But before I skip to the next part, I just would like to share with you one more thing. If you want to go and work and travel from anywhere in the world, you have to go with the right attitude or mindset. Work comes first. You have to be disciplined, you have to have the motivation and consistent. When I move from country to country or place to place, for me it's clear. First I'll sit down, check my emails, do whatever I want to do, or do have to do actually. This is like, for me it's not a topic anymore. I know I'm going to work, I'm not going to have fun, be on vacation all the time. I have more than enough free time to enjoy it, and you have to go with the right mindset. If you do that, you will be successful in any project you want to start, in any freelance work you do, in any business you want to start, because your mind is on the right place, and that's ideal. And then when you go for a sunset, like I do normally right there, 2 minutes away by bike, that's a perfect way of life for me to really slow down, enjoy the moment, enjoy the place where I'm currently at. Now I would like to talk about my personal project, which is YouTube so far. I want to talk about how I'm dealing with the struggles I have as a wannabe or hopefully to be YouTuber one day as well. That's not always easy, and you can also take that as part of your projects. For example, you want to become a remote worker, you want to go and travel the world while making or building a career. It's the same thing. If I talk about YouTube, remote working, anything, building up your own company or business. So right now it is September 2022. I have uploaded 20 videos so far, 360 subscribers, a little bit more than 9,000 views. As you can see, I'm still very much in the beginning of my YouTube journey. And to be honest, it's not always a really easy process. When I upload the video, I see the views aren't as good as the last few videos. It really is so difficult to handle that. You are trying to become better, you are analyzing yourself all the time, how can I improve, what should I change, thumbnail, title, whatever it is. And the biggest problem is YouTube takes maybe 20% of my working time, let's say working time per week, and actually I'm making really good salary as a freelancer. Even though everything is working out pretty well in general, except the YouTube, my mood is suffering a lot. I'm really being frustrated all the time, trying to improve the things I cannot control. And that's something I had also when I was starting out with my freelance career. And actually something many people write me in my Instagram saying, hey Goran, how are you doing that? I really don't know how to keep going, how to keep moving with that. It's so difficult. It makes me really feel frustrated. That's part of the journey. You have to learn how to deal with that. And I'm doing it the same way every week, in and out. And as I already know, for example, I want to be better in YouTube. I want to learn new skills. I want to bring it up to another level. My biggest problem is actually I have no time. And I guess you can relate with that, because if you're working your 9 to 5 still and want to prepare your loop into being a remote worker or traveling the world or whatever it is, I don't know when to make more editing courses, when to try out those things, when to watch more tutorials, and really take the time to focus on improving myself and my skills and everything. That's actually really difficult, and that's the same when I have been starting out as a freelancer. When I wanted to learn new skills, Facebook ads, for example, it's really difficult. So that's already bringing me now to the next part of this video, how everything affects me or my personal well-being and the juggling with all those different categories or jobs, projects, whatever it might be. So in general, I definitely would describe myself as a person who's not really patient. I used to work in sales and also in marketing in some of the parts. I can create results in a really fast way there, and I really enjoy that fast pace, whatever it is. YouTube, for example, is a project that relies a lot on patience because, yeah, YouTube doesn't explode, whatever it is, and I have to learn how to deal with being not a patient person and to be more patient with my projects. And actually, it relates again to having an own company, having another project, whatever it is. We have to be patient, we have to be consistent, we need motivation to really keep pushing, even though sometimes we are not happy with what we have achieved so far, or if it isn't as fast as we have imagined it to be. If I take, for example, the last video I've created, the 10 apps that have been life-changing for myself as a digital nomad in 2022, I personally thought this video is really valuable. So many good things I've been talking about. I prepared it really well. And the video didn't perform at all. I just had like 50 views after the first 3 days, which is my worst video so far of all the 20. I literally wanted to stop what I'm doing. I wanted to stop with YouTube. And after a few days, I said, no, let's keep pushing. I made a deal with myself. I would publish 1 video per week for 1 year. And I made a deal with myself. I made a binding contract, and I'm going to push through it. And that's really important in whatever you're doing. You have to talk in a positive way to yourself all the time. If you are not treating yourself in a very positive way, why should everybody else be doing it, for example? Talk positive to yourself. Great, you made another video. Great, you made 10 sales calls. Great, you have achieved 2 or 3 more clients for your company. It's really important to be positive to yourself, even though sometimes it's really difficult. But having a positive mindset really makes a huge difference. So let's already move on to the last part of this video, my personal solutions for my own struggles. Everything I'm sharing right now, you can apply it to your situation probably in the same way. I had it when I was looking for other remote work. Whenever I had actually a project or whatever I was doing and was struggling, it worked out the same way. For me personally, it's always very important to focus on gratitude, because I am really grateful for where I am today, what I have achieved so far, and I love the life I'm having and living currently. And even though I'm happy with this situation of right now, I want to improve myself, grow as a person, grow my business, whatever it is I'm doing. But it's also very important to take off a weekend or even maybe take a vacation. I didn't take any vacations in the last 2 years. I wasn't always working so much as I'm doing right now because I've been growing as a freelancer and whatever I've been doing. And for my YouTube, for example, I'm thinking about hiring an editor because that will help me a lot. I can pay somebody, for example, in Indonesia to make the editing of my videos, to focus on other parts of my business where I really feel I'm strong in, for example, because my editing, to be honest, is very basic. So I have no time to focus on my editing or my editing skills. So why not outsourcing it, because I can pay it from my freelance jobs to hire somebody and support me in my journey on YouTube. And yes, parts of my personal solutions, I've already mentioned it before: discipline, motivation, consistency, keep pushing in whatever you are doing. I, for example, want to keep going with 1 video per week if possible in any way. We have to do it, we have to believe in ourselves, and things will work out if we keep sticking to the routine we have set to ourselves. I promised to myself, like in March 2022, I will try YouTube for 1 year and then we will see what it brings me. In the process, meanwhile, I've been learning to talk to the camera. I know how to edit. I know to promote new things I haven't been able to do so far. I can open, for example, my own digital marketing agency in the future. You always have to be very positive. You have to treat yourself in a positive way. Talk to yourself. You're not a failure. Don't be too hard on yourself. Surround yourself with people in the same situation, even though if it's online friends, because most of us, we don't have friends in our surroundings who are opening up their own business, trying to have an own company, travel the world, or opening up a YouTube channel, whatever it is. Surround yourself with people, even though it's online in some of the communities you find, who are in the same position, who are in the same phase of their projects. That's so important. And then, guys, I can just say, keep pushing, work hard, believe in yourself, and things will work out if you're doing it in the right approach with the right attitude. So we've already reached the end of this video. I hope it was kind of interesting for you to see how I feel as a freelancer who is trying to also be a part-time YouTuber one day, how I'm struggling, how I'm dealing with those problems. It's part of the journey. We have to share how we are feeling, what we're doing, and how we want to improve it, because everybody's saying just, oh my god, this guy is doing really great, his Instagram looks so amazing, his app's so fabulous, I want to be where he is, even though you already know you have a good life and you just want to compare to somebody. So to finish this video so far, 3 out of 4 people watching this video are no subscribers. Let's change that. Let's make it 1 out of 2. Thank you very much. Hit that subscribe button and see you in the next one.